Chapter 2.3 Counting. We have some very basic examples of counting over here and the approach to counting. Mainly, the keys to counting is to make sure that you're using the appropriate counting units for the appropriate rhythmic subdivisions, and also making sure that you use ands in correctly in the right places. Now, if we go through these examples, I'll go and play through them really quick. Counting. Remember, we have 4/4. So here, 4 quarter notes. How many? What type? As you recall. So this one played through will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how every beat was conserved within that. All matching up to 4, and none of the beats were off point, just subdivided. Now we have 2/4, 2 quarter notes, right? How many? What type? So here, the counting is going to be divided into ands here, as you'll see, except that it's going to be more centered on eighth notes for the counting, as you'll see with the example. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. And not too bad, right? The next example is in 3/4, 3 quarter notes. How many per measure? 3. And what type? It's 4. 4 meaning quarter notes. So with 3, watch how this one is counted. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. And notice how the ands were still used for breaking down the subdivisions, except it was just in 3/4 time. Now with 6/8, as you can see right here, 6/8 is going to be a slightly different case. 6/8 means how many? 6 notes to fill one measure. What type are those 6 notes filling each measure? An 8, meaning an eighth note. So it takes 6 eighth notes to fill each measure. So how you would count that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each of those half beats. Now in 6/8 time, the half beat of the eighth note now gets 1 beat because it's in 6/8, eighth notes, getting 1 of each of those 6 beats. So now, if I play through this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Always making sure to hold to the end of each of those measures. These should give you a really general example of how to approach a lot of the counting and subdivisions. If you ever feel like you're having trouble subdividing because of dots or anything, ties, what have you, make sure that you're breaking down the ands correctly and counting the ands of the beginning of beats that are subdivided into other beats as well.